going to show you how you use your magnification system, and I'm going to use Narrator also, which is the speech system that's already built into your computer. So what you want to do is just do Start Key U, and you immediately bring up your ease of access or your control center on being able to turn your magnifiers and other accessibility options on and off. So I'm going to go ahead and start Narrator, mainly because I like the audio feedback that it gives me, especially if I'm not using talking software.
Narrator.
And then I'm going to turn on the magnifier. So I started the Narrator with just Alt-N, and I'm going to start the magnifier with Alt-G.
Alt-G, quick help, Alt-Tab.
Alt-Tab back.
Window, Alt-G, Alt-Tab, Tab, Alt-U.
And now I have the magnifier on.
Magnifier.
So now I'm going to take my mouse, and it does require a lot of mouse work, and you just need to move your mouse around the page. So as I bring it up to the top left-hand corner, you're going to see a magnifier up here, and if I click on that magnifier, you can make it larger or smaller. So if I hit the plus, of course, the size increases. I can hit the minus, and it decreases. We'll go ahead and keep it at 200%. And as you can tell, as I move the mouse, the magnification system moves around my page. Now I'm going to go ahead and go over to my Start button. And I'm going to hit my Start button. And you can see all the icons. Now I want to go to Word so you can see how to enlarge. And I'm going to move my mouse all the way to the top, and as you can see, everything is increased.
Document 1 compatibility mode Microsoft Word window.
Now what's nice about this is if you don't have talking software, NVIDIA or Windows or JAWS, and you don't have that installed, you can use the built-in Narrator.
Shift key, H-I-F, space.
So Narrator is very basic.
I-F, space, A, space, M-A, G-N-I-F-I-R, period, space.
But it does give you some nice feedback. Now you can also use other features that are already built into this. I want to show you what happens if you increase the size of this. Now these are pixels. You know, I'm using 1920 by 1000 and something. So as I increase, the pixels are going to become blotchy, and you have a lot more white space in there. So that's actually what happens when you increase or decrease your resolution. So I'm going to put it back down to 200%. And I'm going to use the zoom feature, which is Alt-V, Z, and then I'm going to use 200%. And this increases it, but gives it still a nice, clean way to see your font. And that's really the way you want to increase your visual information. Not using the magnifier, but actually using the key commands. And I'll go over those again. So to get in and out of zoom, you do Alt-V, Z, and I'm going to hit 7 for 75%, and it decreases. Once again, if you go into your magnifier and increase that way, the letters get very blotchy and very difficult to read. So I'm going to decrease back down to 200%. And we're going to use the zoom feature, which is Alt-V and then Z, and then hit 2 for 200%. Now, you can increase it even larger than this. So we're going to do Alt-V, as in Victor, again, and hit Z. And I'm going to go down to Alt-E and type in 400 and enter. And now, if you need it larger, you can absolutely see the words much larger. And you're just going to take your mouse and you're going to move it around your page. And as you can see, the font is nice and clear. So magnification is not truly the way you want to go. You want to use a combination of magnification and your zoom effects that are already built in. So let's go ahead and decrease this, Alt-V, Z, and I'm going to hit 1 for 100% and enter. And once again, you just move your mouse around and you can see all of your different icons. So that's how you use magnification. So let's go ahead and Alt F4. And no, I do not want to save changes. And once again, if you know keyboard commands, you can move around your computer so much faster than always trying to use your mouse on every single command. So see, it takes me a while to get back over to that X. Now, instead of getting to the X, all I have to do is Alt F4, and it closes the ease of access dialog box. Now, if I want to use the internet, I'm just going to hit my start button, which is much easier than trying to use my mouse down there. And I'm going to hit enter on Internet Explorer. And I just take my cursor and move it around the page, and of course I can move it around to see the information. Now once again, you want to use built-in commands in the computer instead of zooming it. If you zoom, you of course are going to start getting blotchy font. So let's decrease that and use the built-in commands in the PC, which is going to be Control Plus. And as you can see, the font stays clear and easy to read. And I'm just going to do Control minus, and it decreases it. Now Control 0 will immediately bring it right back down to the original font. So when you want to turn it off, you go ahead and just go up to your magnifier, and you go to your X and turn it off, and your magnification system is off. When you want to turn off your narrator, you just bring it down to your narrator box, hit exit, it asks you if you really want to turn it off, and you say yes, and all is off. You can also make hotkeys for those. Now let's go ahead and Alt F4 on Internet Explorer, and you're back to the way your screen was before you started. Try those commands and see if that helps.